Hey everyone, Brendan here from Goalorious, where we set goals, hit goals, and make new ones. Today we're talking about the EVDC token, the Electric Vehicle Direct Charging Token. I'm teaching you guys everything you need to know before you buy it. As a reminder, this isn't financial advice, this is investing strategy. I'm not affiliated with EVDC token at all. This is a project that I recently discovered and we'll talk about it with you guys today. So this is going to be the future of EV charging. So you can actually exchange this crypto to get your vehicle charged. I think it's an interesting project. Obviously, the EV space is really hot right now, and it's gonna be hot for forever in the near future. And I just think that this is a super unique project that I want to talk about. They have an awesome roadmap. They have an awesome white paper. They just have a bunch of cool things going on with it. So I want to jump into that right now. But before we do, please remember to like this video, comment on it. And then if you do enjoy my videos, please subscribe. And I appreciate all the growth that you've been helping me with the last couple days, weeks. But I really appreciate it for all the people that have been sticking around, checking out all my videos, and I hope to have more in the near future. So let's talk about EVDC token right now. Okay, so let's talk about EVDC, and we're on the website right now. Obviously, they show their app, which is still in progress, but obviously an important part of this. I think the easiest way to go over everything is looking at their white paper, which I think they did an awesome job. Made my life a lot easier. So what is EVDC token? Deflationary and decentralized token that's used as a digital currency to pay for EV charging. I think everyone knows what EV charging is. If you don't, there are these things in the world, yes, in the world, where if you have an electric vehicle, you must have an electric vehicle, where you could go and you can charge your vehicle nowadays by paying with like a card. I don't know if they accept cash, but I assume they do. But what this is trying to do is use crypto to pay for that, and obviously not having to think about all you need is your phone, or in this case, they're showing an Apple Watch, where you could actually pay with it if you, for some reason, if like they're trying to make it easier. I think that's way easier to just pay with this, having to deal with cash or card. And you always have your phone with you. You don't always have your card, etc. But I think it just makes it really easy to do that. And I do think it's even if you don't have an EV vehicle, I think just the concept of paying for this type of charging, it's just an interesting project in general to be talking about. The roadmap looks like this. So smart contract publishing, token contract development, it's done. Private sale done. Test flight still in the works. Partnership announcement still in the works. Update test flight still in the works. I think that's all happening in June. And then September 1st is when the mobile app launches on both iOS and Android. So that's super exciting. Obviously a key part to this. So let's look over the token metrics or the tokenomics. Total supply after burn, that's 100 billion. Tokens available for sale, 18 billion. In-app purchases, once token is purchased to charge an EV, the token is burned. So that's awesome. Burn rate, 0.5%. Rewards on transaction post-app launch, 1.2%. Support wallet for adjustments, less than 1%. So I think it's awesome that they're laying this all out. I think that it's cool that the token, once it's actually used, it's burned so that, everyone that's holding it, potentially that value could be higher. It's good that they're talking specifics about what's going to happen after post-launch, just in case you want to know. So all interesting things, and it seems like they obviously know what they're doing. So obviously the mobile app is an important piece of this, but so what is this going to be able to do? First, EV charging app that supports its own crypto token. The app will directly connect to charging stations. Again, there's a bunch of charging stations out in the world. If the network's not available, the app will generate a guest user on the fly to allow charging. So again, they've come up with it. I think they've done already some testing, and I think it's just a really good idea. You want to make, obviously EV is the future. More and more EV vehicles are out there, more charging stations are out there. Giving users more flexibility to how you pay for those things, I think makes a lot of sense to me. And I think that's why this project really drew my attention, because I think that's a great concept. Without fetching data about stations from every major network in North America, Asia, and Europe throughout much of the globe by using the aid of Open Charge Map, the user will always be able to find the charging station to their closest current location. So there's apps out there that you could like search for whatever charging stations are. I think this is supposed to be an all-inclusive, or I think that's the right word, where you can pretty much do everything that you want to within this app. Find the station to charge and then pay for it. I think, which doesn't exist today. And I think that's, makes it very seamless and easy to do things, especially if you travel a lot and use your EV vehicle a lot. Again, some stats about these charging stations in the world, and there's a lot: 48,000, 16,000, 38,000 United States, 16,000 Germany, 14,000 Netherlands, 9,000 UK, 5,000 Canada. And I think this is just going up and up and up. Obviously, more EV vehicles are going to be out there. I know Tesla has their own like charging stations, but that's for Tesla only. I think so. I'm pretty sure. But so it makes more sense to have just these generic charging stations that any EV vehicle could use as long as people are paying for it. So I think people are more incentivized to just add more and more of these charging stations out there. So I think that's awesome. So there's more stuff like this talking about, obviously this white paper telling people about why EV is important. And even if you're not an EV owner, just supporting this. If you believe in EV, like for me, I don't have an EV vehicle. I have a vehicle that is very gas friendly, but I would still support this project. Just this is not financial advice. Do your own research, but I just think it's a good idea, and it's very promising. Like you could still invest in Tesla if you don't have a Tesla. Cool. So what else can you use? So you could buy this on Uniswap, and I think it's cool. Liquidity is locked. I think they said for 20 years. They have some more information on their website if you want to check that out. I think they've done an awesome job with that. And let's look at the current market cap. The current market cap is 72,000. This is dex.guru. All right, here's the chart. So as you can see, actually, there's been some steady growth. I think this is like, I guess EV is really hot right now. I think the idea of this being super unique, them working on mobile app, and how things are escalating with what they're accomplishing. I think just more and more people are just getting eyes on this project, and I think it's just awesome. The price is at 0.000762, so still very early on to get in. If you're looking for an early project to get on, if you believe in EV, if you believe in this team, which I think is doing a lot of great things, then this seems like an exciting project. And that's why I want to talk about it today. I'm always interested in projects that are going at specific niches. I think that makes a lot of sense. Last time I talked about a gamer token focused on gamers, which isn't, I don't see a lot of them out there. This focus on EV, which I definitely don't even see any out there. I think this makes this project more and more exciting. So make sure to do your own research, learn about this project. I'll put a link in the description for their website, and I'm going to give you guys an update on this because I do think this is really interesting. And obviously when the app comes out and people actually start using it, I think this will just get more and more eyes on this project. So let me know in the comments if you're excited for this, if you plan to buy it, if you believe in EV, or just anything in general. But thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.